Good afternoon. My name is Linda Ventura, and I am unfortunately the founder and president of Thomas's Hope Foundation, because on March 14, 2012, my 21-year-old son died to substance use, specifically a heroin overdose. So during the month of March, we just acknowledged 10 years without my son. His birthday was Monday. So you got me on a good day because I'm a little fired up about this subject. My younger son just got married, and his brother was not there to be the best man. He doesn't get to be an uncle to his nieces and nephew. He's not here to be a son to me, to be a husband, to be a nephew, to be all of those things. However, in his name, the foundation on Long Island, we handle 1,500 calls a month. So if you think that treatment providers or other organizations are handling it, they're not, because my little foundation does an awful lot of work. But this money, we fought. I was honored to be with Phil Boyle in 2014 and bring my son's ashes to Albany, and he made quite the appearance and changed a lot of thought processes here. We changed a lot of laws in 2016. It's very interesting that on election years, we're called to change some laws. Just saying. And now we have, last year we fought Ashley LaFontaine from the North Country and Avi Israel from Buffalo, and myself. And last week I drafted a letter and we sent it to every single legislator. And a hard copy was sent to the governor with no response except from this group of folks right here. So why is that? So I went back and read the law, and I'm not an attorney, but the board was supposed to be seated by November 1st, 2021. The board was supposed to make recommendations prior to the governor's budget. The board gets to have a negotiation before any money is spent. So I'm pretty sure that we're breaking the law, and it will not stand, because this money is my son and too many New Yorkers' blood money, and it should go to the continuum of care that people so desperately are waiting for. 14 days in rehab, 28 days if you're lucky, does not change a life. It's the continuum of care. Can you be in recovery if you're homeless? If you don't know where your next meal is coming from? If you can't get to your outpatient treatment? So it needs to be prevention, of course, to stop this from happening. But we need housing, we need recovery services, we need groups, transportation. We need everything that any other disease would call for and get, I might add. But for some reason, mental health and substance use seems to fall on, well, they chose to do that. No, they didn't choose to do that. My 21-year-old son never woke up one day in his life and said, I think I'll die when I'm 21 and devastate my family and cause a never-ending hole in their lives. Said no one. So today, we need this lockbox to say exactly that. It needs to stay locked. And a quorum could be called today. They have more than enough members. They could seat that advisory board, and that advisory board could start doing their job. But that $265 million, I will guarantee you this, that it will not go anywhere, because I'll make sure that it's not going to go anywhere. That's a promise. That's a promise that we will keep. So, Governor Hochul, you have 3 seats left. I would suggest that you appoint me to one of them, because I have lived experience. So we've been fighting this a long time. We've pounded the halls, and I am the woman of distinction a few years ago in the New York State Senate. So I'll be unrelenting. So we will get it done. And it just so happens to be an election year, isn't that true?
I think it is.
I'm not threatening, I'm promising that if you don't do the right thing, I have a lot of people a lot of families, that this is their loved ones' blood money. They will follow, and they will do the right thing, and they will hold you accountable for keeping this money in this lockbox. Do the quorum today. do it today, could happen today, because this is just another example of politics carving out blood money for their own good, not for the good of New Yorkers. And I'm pretty sure that you guys work for me, right?
We do.
Oh, you do. You work for your constituents. So we just want to make sure that that's what's heard today. Thank you.